Hello, and welcome to the Game and Scotch podcast / show. My name's Aiden, and Eve is here again. He's here.
It's like I never left.
It's like we're filming the same day, like filming multiple podcasts in the same day. It's crazy.
Yeah.
He doesn't leave.
No.
Like, get the hell out of my house.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
You have to kick me out.
If this is the first time you've tuned into Game and Scotch, we are a show that combines gaming and drinking. We don't drink a lot, but we do little taste tests.
We drink a lot after.
We drink a lot after. So today I'm drinking the Double Dead Elephant, and you're drinking the Lost in Orbit, right?
The Lost in Orbit.
And that one's from Brook, and this one is from the Railway City Brewing Company. So if you guys have a chance to try these beers, let us know in the comments what you think. I really enjoy it. It's really nice, hoppy kind of, you know.
Is yours hoppy? Yeah? Very hoppy?
It's not very hoppy. It's like...
Just a little bit?
It's not that intense. It says a strong beer, but I think it's...
But you're a strong boy. So
I'm a strong boy.
You can take it.
Strong boy. So today we are talking about Soul Calibur VI. Soul Calibur 6. I love how they do that in the menu.
They just pause.
Soul Calibur.
I love like just hitting start and then it just goes to the loading screen. You're just like 6.
He just still says he says it anyway. He's like, no, fuck you, 6.
Fuck you, 6.
Oh, I made it. Guys, I made it. It's fine. So we're gonna do I guess we're gonna call it a review. We played quite a bit of it.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll play more later. So if you guys want to tune into our Let's Plays, we're gonna be doing some training rounds, maybe explore some custom characters, because the custom characters are pretty hilarious.
We're going to see how many times Aiden can lose to me.
On the contrary.
In a row.
Regardless. So I guess quickly, what do you think of the game before people click off because they realize we're not on topic? Stay on target.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would put it above Soul Calibur 2, but I think I like this one as much as I liked Soul Calibur 3, which was like my second favorite one after the second.
I agree.
What do you think? Yeah?
I haven't liked Soul Calibur in a very long time. I picked up 4 or 5, and I was like, fine, they're Soul Calibur games. But 6, I finally realized, I'm like, oh, great. The combat is good again. Like, I love just playing and fighting, and like it's very flashy and it's a pretty game. I don't think the single player stuff's very fun, but we'll talk about that later. But overall, I really enjoy it. I don't want to rank it, but like I'd give it like I'd probably 7.
I think that's pretty accurate. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd give it around there too, like 7 or 8 or something.
It's definitely like a really fun fighting game if you guys, have been checked out of the Soul Calibur franchise for a bit. I think this is a great opportunity to jump back in and give it another spin.
Yeah, no, it's a lot of fun. So you didn't like the camping at all. I mean, I guess I'm on the same boat.
It's not I don't like it. I guess I don't like it, but I just think it's a little grindy. I can't get into it.
I wanted to like it. I did the create a character one first, and I was like, oh yeah, I'll get to read all this lore or whatever. Like an hour in, I was
skipping it all.
I was so bored. Like it was just not interesting to me. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but it was so boring. So yeah, I started skipping everything, and then by the time I beat it, I think I still had about like almost 12 hours of gameplay, and I still skipped all the dialogue, like everything.
Wow,
it's long, yeah. It's long. Well, I did all the side stuff too. I did like every single side mission. I
probably played an hour of the character created campaign.
Yeah, so you just touched the surface a little bit.
I made a character, and I was, like I said, like I was immediately bored from those like just those text and like those.
Yeah.
I don't want to piss people off with the really shitty voice acting. I couldn't get into it. Like, there's just something about it. But I did play the other campaign, and I enjoyed it.
The Lost Chronicle has some pretty good voice acting.
I think it's because it's shorter, right? It's shorter. You can get through it pretty quickly.
Yeah, there's also a bunch of characters, so it does take a while.
Right. Because I've done the Keelik one, like the top one.
The main.
Yeah,
the
so
main
I got through it
one.
pretty quickly. Yeah. So I think by the time I beat it, I was getting more bored. But then you fight that crazy dude at the end. I was like,
you fight Inferno, and then you unlock Inferno.
Yeah. I didn't know that.
And then,
so that was pretty crazy.
Yeah, I didn't know you could actually play as him either.
I didn't know that either.
So I did that too. And then, you unlock all the Lost Chronicles for everyone.
Yeah.
Which is basically like everybody's own little story from like when Soul Edge was first taken. Because they started off as like, from Soul Calibur 1 is when Cervantes found Soul Edge. And then he gets beaten by Sofitia and Taki.
Yeah.
And then this is like, kind of like after that. So it almost kind of happens at the same time as like Soul Calibur 2 in some ways.
Because it's not really a reboot, it's like a prequel, right?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
But it's like it still happens after Soul Calibur 1.
Right.
And this is like kind of like the first time Nightmare comes into effect.
So Nightmare wasn't in Soul Calibur 1?
No, he wasn't.
Oh,
no,
because it was Siegfried.
It was Siegfried, yeah. Because
Siegfried wasn't in 2. It was just Nightmare.
It was just Nightmare because he gets taken over.
He has a skin where like his hat's off. I played a lot of Soul Calibur 2. I'll just gotta say that right now. I played a lot of Soul Calibur 2.
Yeah.
I played a lot of 3, and then I slowly just stopped after that.
Yeah.
But still have this like attachment to the franchise. I'm like, I do love how it plays.
But it's fun though, yeah. So like I did all the Lost Chronicles too, and like you kind of see how everybody's stories like intertwine and like where they affect each other too. So it's kind of interesting.
Enough shits for that, or
I like that way better than the like creative character.
This, like creative character.
The creative character, like
I remember Max going like, "Oh, it's you! Come follow me!" I was like, "Ugh."
Yeah. I wanted it to be good. I really did, because I wanted it to be again like Soul Calibur 3, like that little like Fire Emblem type like
Soul Calibur
fighting
3's
thing.
campaign.
Yeah, you like move around, you take over fortresses and shit.
Dope.
Like it was a lot of fun. I was hoping it was gonna be something like that, and it's not. It's just trying to be very story driven, but it's hard to like grasp people unless you're super hardcore into the lore and you want to know everything.
Do it.
I just skipped everything. I was like, I just want to know what everybody else is doing.
Yeah.
Like I don't care about this guy.
I kind of picked it up so I could, do the online stuff. I wasn't really like, I didn't see anything I liked with the single player.
Well, everybody buys it for the creative character and the online.
Right. But like, what happened though? Because I remember I played 2 and I loved all the single player stuff because like you unlock different weapons.
Even
that
the
did, like funky things.
What was it called? Like Blade Master or something like that. Like the like
that.
weird thing. Yeah, that was fun.
And like, cause like every match was just so weird. Like it's like, oh, the floor's slippery, or and like just the craziest shit happens. I missed it.
They kind of have that in the creative character campaign. Yeah, there's some that you'll fight that has that slippery floor and shit. So there are gimmicky ones, but very few.
Quickly, there was like not really any story. It just kind of threw you in. You clicked the mission you wanted to do, and
yeah, that's how it was.
And I just like playing as Link. That was like my shit.
It was a kooky game. It was a lot of fun though, man.
Yeah, it was kooky.
Like the first like really crazy cross-platform thing that they did. It was like really cool.
Yeah. Because it was, you mean the cross-platform like with the guest characters? Or?
Yeah, sorry, that's what I mean. Like having like every platform have their own character and stuff, and it was like really cool.
Who was the other guy? Was it Spawn?
Spawn was Xbox,
Spawn.
yeah.
Spawn, Link, and Heihachi. Yeah. I played the PS2 and the GameCube one more. I didn't play the Xbox. And you've played the online. What do you think of its, the servers and stuff? Like, is it good?
I think it's good. I've tried. The one thing I'll say is you get to pick casual and ranked, obviously. So casual, I was a little bit disappointed because there's not actually like a matchmaking. You can't just go online and have somebody have the game find somebody and fight them. You have to either create a room and have somebody come in to fight you, or you have to search for a room, go into a room, and try to fight them. But if they're already fighting somebody, then you're spectating. So it's kind of like whatever for the casual. But if you go ranked, then you just go straight into matchmaking. And the online's surprisingly really good. Like, well, not surprising. Like I was hoping it was going to be. Yeah. But
this day and age, you have to have good.
I've done about over 20 matches. Like I haven't played too much online, but I've done over 20 matches, and I think I only got one that was very, very laggy, and then all of the other ones were spot on, as good as if they were in the same room. Honestly, it was really good.
I was watching Maximilian play, and he seems to have good connection with stuff.
Yeah,
with online matches.
Yeah, I think he's had a few laggy people, but that's gonna happen. But yeah, I think overall the connection is super good.
Yeah. And that's usually the case that the person you're facing doesn't have good internet, right?
Well, either that or their region too.
Right.
If they're from Japan or Europe. And
you were saying the quick play thing. Is that what's similar to Dragon Ball, being in the lobby and kind of send them I want to fight someone.
Yeah. So you create a room and then people can join that room and then challenge to fight you, or you can find other people's room and challenge them. So it's not random. The game doesn't
be I want to do just casual matches. I just want to fight someone.
I just want the game to find somebody for me. Because that's what I want.
You link with someone could possibly be 5-minute wait, 10-minute wait because you're waiting for someone to join your lobby.
Yeah, because I wanted to try to fight somebody and he was fighting somebody else already, and then I had to spectate it for 5-10 minutes. I'm just
because Injustice had all of it, right? They had the King of the Hill. They had you can just link up with people for casual matches, and then there's ranked.
Yeah. So
why couldn't they have done that? That's weird.
I don't know. It's a weird way to approach casual, but I guess it doesn't really matter. You just have to play some ranked.
Yeah.
It's all the same.
It's fine.
Even if you lose a match in ranked, you don't lose any points. You just get less points. That's all it is.
I also wanted to say with it's pretty difficult to learn what you're like a complete newcomer to this game. There's not really any training modes.
Yeah, because
in the online. I mean, not the online training, but
there's a training mode.
No, I know there's a training mode, but like I know like some games will like have a little bit more involved. Like I know Dragon Ball FighterZ was like just to teach you really quickly those like simple combos.
Yeah.
And I like that instead of like going through menus and being like, okay, which combo is the most viable one? Which one? So now I got to go on YouTube and be like, what's the most viable combo? Because I just want to get good real quick. I don't want to sit on training mode for 20 hours. So I was just not disappointed.
You're trying to get the fast way out.
This is like a super casual guy saying this. Like I just want to jump in, be really good right away. And people who
Aiden is casual confirmed.
Aiden's casual with Soul Calibur. But like I know that you like all that shit. Like you like to go through the moves list and like see what's viable.
Yeah, if you think about it, like, well, you've never really played Tekken that much either.
No,
but
I can't.
These are made by the same guy. It's all Bandai Namco.
Yeah.
So it's very Tekken-like. Well, where they'll give you all of the moves, but it's just like you figure it out for yourself.
Yeah,
basically.
Right. I hate that.
And I guess the easier thing for me is like I main Astaroth, and he's probably like one of the simpler ones to play because he's not very combo oriented. So like I'll figure out how to be like, oh, this combos into this. Well, that's the end of my combo because I'm Astaroth.
Right.
So like half of my shit are like 2 hits, and that's it.
Yeah.
So like you play Talum, so there's a lot more shit to it.
Sometimes I'm like, I know things. And then Talum will do something so completely different. I'm like, I don't know things.
I'm spamming buttons.
She's like standing backwards, and then she starts doing like different things. I'm like, what the fuck's going on?
There's a lot of there's a lot of moves.
She's got like 10 different stances. I'm like, what is happening?
Basically, like
I just wanted like a basic let's show you real quick what she does.
I'll compare it to Tekken again. So it's essentially like the more you play a character, the more you understand how to do what move at what situation.
Right.
So like I tried to learn like Raphael a little bit, and Raphael is like a stance character in this. He's got like I haven't really touched 4 or 5, so I'm probably wrong, but like he didn't have that before. But like he has these moves where like he'll stab you, and if you hold the button, he'll instantly go into like a stance where like moves forward towards you, and then depending on what you hit after, he'll go into something else.
Oh shit.
Or if you hit back, he'll auto parry. And like he's got a bunch of different shit.
So he fights more like someone who would have a rapier, like their stances.
Yeah, like he's very aggressive. Like he'll hit you, and then all of a sudden he's like going towards you like this, and you're just like, what the fuck? And then if you try to swing, he can like dodge and like hit you back and shit. So like he's a lot of fun, but learning Raphael was way harder than ever learning Astaroth. Like Astaroth, I learned him in 2, and it took me like half an hour. I was just like, okay, now I know how everything works.
Yeah.
I know what's unsafe. I know what's strong. And it's just like, that's it.
That was my issue because like I have a lot of attention issues. So like I jumped into training mode. That's why I think that's why I checked out these single player things so quickly. Like I sat in, I made my character. That was really fun. And I jump in, I do the same. I do one match. I'm like, okay. I jump to the next match. I'm like, okay, so it's the same thing. So I'm like, I don't want to do this anymore. So I'm like, I'm gonna go to training mode. So I jump into training mode. And I'm like, okay, so they don't teach me anything. It's all on me. And I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna go play Red Dead.
No, I totally understand because like the difference is like, well, like since we watch like Maximilian and stuff, I'll just use that as an example.
He's legendary though. He's been playing these games forever.
But he will have full streams where he's in training mode.
Yeah,
like literally 5-6 hour streams that he's in training mode, and like he found something with Siegfried the other night where he did like half your health in one combo, half your fucking health.
Wow.
And I'm just like, all right, sure. And then he started
like, I main Siegfried now.
It's like, well, Siegfried is like top tier. Him and Nightmare are both like incredibly strong.
Oh, I believe it, man. Oh my god.
Even Cervantes is. I've seen some people play Cervantes, and he's got
Sonic Fox is playing Cervantes.
He's got some nasty stuff.
Yeah.
I saw somebody. I was watching another streamer yesterday, and I was like, oh my god, this guy, it's crazy. He's got a lot of stuff. You can kind of tell who's like top tier already.
Yeah.
Like I think like Zasalamel and Mitsurugi and them, they're like kind of mid tier.
I like Zasmel.
He seemed to click for you. You should probably try him out.
I should probably get good with him.
He's really good. He's got some nice stuff.
I just like his like because Talum you got to get right in there, and sometimes that like screws me. But like,
well, I told you the other day I saw somebody play Talum online, and he was like nonstop barrage of attacks. He would literally go like bang, 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 and then I don't know what the button is, but he would go into like this like spin move, and then keep going, and then spin move, keep going, and like try to mix them up. Go like spin move, low, mid, mid, and then spin, and then high, low, high, and it's like keeps.
And the person's just basically going, oh god, oh god, oh
yeah,
god.
literally, and it's like they have to parry it. Like she's so fast, it's crazy.
Shit. Okay, well I'll have to like go back to training mode and sit on it
because that's your thing, right? Like she's a speed character.
I love,
same as Raphael.
Raphael,
his attacks are like bang bang.
So maybe I need to try out Raphael and Talon. Maybe I'll.
Raphael's downfall is that most of his attacks are very vertical.
Yeah.
So if somebody strafes, like they can punish you.
The issue with this game coming out this time of year is that there's just 100 billion different games to play, and that's why like when I sit in training mode, it just feels like a waste of time. Like I'm like, dude, I could be playing Red Dead right now, or I could be doing this. I do love Soul Calibur, and I have buddies come over and we play it. Like you and I play it online.
Yeah.
But, you know, with Red Dead coming out like 2 weeks ago, and then Pokemon's out this week, and it's just like sometimes it's tough to be like, oh, I'm gonna sit in training mode and get good, and especially when I don't like the single player stuff, I'm like, sometimes it's hard to.
Soul Calibur is more about the multiplayer aspect.
Yeah,
I think.
Oh, for sure. And I think I will, you know, dedicate more time to it, but for now it's just like
I'll definitely try to get better.
I do love the game. I think it's really great.
I want to be one of the best Astaroths if I even can, but
gay.
It's I just like giant men in jock straps and
who doesn't?
You know, beating hearts out of their chest.
Oh my god. Well, is there anything else you wanted to add about Soul Calibur? Or?
Fight me.
Fight me. His PSN tag is. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us. We were drinking the Double Dead Elephant and the, what was that called? Lost in
Orbit.
Yeah, Brook and the Railway City Brewing Company. If you guys are on the go, we're also on iTunes and Spotify and many other podcast networks, so check us out there. It really helps out the show. We're still super new. Like and subscribe if you enjoy the video. Let us know what you think of Soul Calibur. Are you guys a hardcore fighting game fans as we are?
Did you get it? Are you gonna get it?
Are you gonna get it?
Are you gonna fight us?
Are you gonna fight me? And also, stay tuned as I will post videos of Eve and I playing. We're gonna do a little bit of gaming today.
We're gonna try to stream.
We're gonna stream a little bit.
Come fight us.
Come fight us.
I want to see people.
We're probably gonna like fuck around with some custom characters because I really haven't seen any yet.
I can show you my other created characters because there's some fun ones. Yeah.
Next time on Dragon Ball. Thanks, guys. Have a great one. See you, nerds.